Lately, I've done some videos on the child maintenance service, and what's come to the surface is the struggles that parents are going through with regard to handling the mess caused by their interference, the child maintenance service. If you are currently having a problem with the CMS, subscribe to the channel because there's going to be a lot more information coming out about this. I intend to schedule an interview very, very soon where this will be spoken about in great detail. Now, a lot of parents out there dealing with the CMS are paying what they're told to pay and then finding themselves in massive amounts of arrears. These massive amounts of arrears are causing a great deal of stress. In fact, so much people can't cope with it anymore, and they're doing what is necessary to relieve them of their pain and suffering. And I'm being very cryptic there. You can work it out for yourselves. It's not fair, it's not right, and it's happening too often. What I would like to know is if you are paying what you owe or what you were told you owe, and then you're being chased for arrears, let me know because I can put you in touch with people that can possibly help expose this and even assist you. You know my email address on the site. Let me know, pass me your stories, and with your permission, I can get them to where they need to be. Now, one of the issues that's coming out and has been exposed, and this investigation is going on all of the time, is how the figures are reached, how your income is calculated. And it's a big fit up. It really is. I want to share with you some excerpts from the Epoch Times, which goes over this in great detail. The child maintenance service could be demanding money from paying parents without due process. This is what I've been speaking about. Responsible for managing all child maintenance payments in the UK, the CMS forms part of the DWP, previously faced criticism for its assessment methods. Now, there is new evidence that centres on the handling of what are called current income checks, and this evaluates the paying parent's income from the previous month in order to determine the appropriate level of child support payment they must make. Correspondence seen suggests that the CMS has routinely disregarded proper procedure. This is the whole thing here. They've got their own internal procedures in place with which they are supposed to carry out due diligence and everything else, and they simply are not doing it. It's an utter disgrace. Now, we go back here. CICs are carried out using the DWP's real-time information system, which displays an individual's income in real time and is also used for universal credit checks. Documents presented by paying parents indicate that the CMS regularly demands payments based on outdated salaries, despite submissions from paying parents showing changed financial circumstances. Noel Wilcox, that's a name that we're familiar with, a political candidate for Reform UK and a campaigner for the rights of mistreated paying parents, claimed that despite paying what was requested, parents often found themselves burdened with thousands in, as he termed it, fictitious arrears. Speaking to the Epoch Times, he said paying parents are saying that there are many linked to the child maintenance service judgments. The financial hardship is causing anguish amongst paying parents, and these calculations have resulted in paying parents taking the necessary action, which I spoke about before. Now, this is the big issue. It's where they're looking to calculate what they think that you owe, and what happens, they end up with this figure that's worth millions divided over the number of paying parents. But the problem is with this figure, it's fictitious. It doesn't actually exist, and nobody owes it, you know. And also there are many examples of where parents sort this out between themselves. The CMS gets involved and all hell breaks loose. It really is a gigantic can of worms ready to open. I intend to schedule another interview with Noel very soon. It's important to distinguish, it mentions Reform there, but Noel is taking this on and getting involved as Reform. But ULEZ and everything else on that side is off his own back, because when that happened to him, that was Noel Wilcox, Esquire, Mr. whatever you want to call him, you know, and he's taking that on personally. But this CMS thing, by God, it's massive, and it really is going to blow up. And I suspect very soon. Let me know what you think in the comments. And if you want to watch another one of my videos I've done on this subject, you can start with this one here. I look forward to talking to you again soon. Toodaloo.